Ladies, you know I love you to death, but y'all gotta stop with this goofy ass cap of what he won't do, the next man will. As a 38-year-old eligible bachelorette, I could tell you right now, the next man probably won't. You'll get it worse from him. But something that I really want to discuss with y'all, and this is gonna catch me smoke, but you can't cancel reality. The playing field is not level. There are more good single women than there are good single men. And the reality is, what you won't do, the next bitch actually will. There are good women with good pussy and good credit and good manners, thirsty as fuck to come scoop up a man who will go 50% on the bills and come home at night to play his little fucking game. You feel me? You're so worried about aesthetics and keeping up with the Joneses and what so-and-so did on fucking Instagram. You feel like your man ain't putting on for you. Let me tell you something. A good man is a man who comes home every night. It's a man who listens and communicates to you. It's a man who doesn't cheat. It's a man who pays bills and shows up for the children and fixes things where he can. That's a damn good fucking man. And the same way that you want to be loved, he wants to be loved too. Everybody is a fucking prize, not just you. Stop expecting these men to jump through fucking hoops to earn your love, but you're asking for a love that you can't even fucking reciprocate. You got to be willing to give what you want to fucking get in order for that shit to fucking last. So if you got a good man, start pouring into him and stop dangling greener pastures in front of his face, because if you had it like that, you'd have it like that. You feel? Ladies, you know.
All right, if I may, hey, this why we always say what people say, experience is the best teacher. No, the hell it ain't. Experience is not the best teacher. The best teacher is learning from somebody else's mistakes. Cause look at her. You feel me? Look at this lady right here, man. This lady is destroyed, man. She's saying this, all the stuff she's saying is with passion because she went through this. She was one of them women that she talking about. She was one of them women that thought that she could do better. She can go get a better man, a high value man, or whatever. You feel me? Whatever the hell that is. And then she ended up just getting ran through, and now she heartbroken, sitting there lonely. What'd you say? She's 38 years old, and she still ain't found the dude yet. And we keep running into videos like this too. And this should be a wake-up call for the young sisters out there that's like on the verge of trying to leave their man and thinking they're gonna get better. You're gonna end up with something worse or nothing at all.
All right, so like if I could real quick to piggyback off that, what's that saying? The grass is greener on the other side?
Right.
No, the hell it isn't.
Hell no, that shit
no, the hell it isn't.
That shit get real muddy on the other side.
Right.
You feel me? It's a bunch of artificial turf over there. It's a lot. The grass ain't getting greener. That shit a bunch of artificial turf.
And the sad part about it is, you know what I'm saying, when you thinking the grass is greener on the other side, the more times you think the grass is gonna be greener, the more times you get ran through. Which like all these sisters in these videos is telling you that the more you ran through, the higher your body count is, the less your value is. You know what I'm saying? Even scientifically, science will prove the more sex you have with different men, it will be the less likely you're able to you know what I'm saying, have a like, you know what I'm saying, like a dependency on a man. You know what I'm saying? Not dependent. That's not the word I'm looking for.
No, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
The more men you have sex with, it's killing your spirit too, though.
Right.
You taking on all type of demons and all type of stuff, and it's destroying you on the inside out. So with the next man you try to deal with, it's worse and worse and worse, and you end up like this lady, 38 years old, eligible. What she say? Eligible bachelorette, and she's still single. That's what she made this video for, because she's still single. She's trying to help the young sisters out. You feel me? She's trying to help the young. I don't know what this lady ethnicity is, but at the end of the day, it stands for whatever. It ain't about race right now. This ain't got nothing to do with race. This just about dumbass women thinking that if they lead a man, they're gonna get better. Which black women is falling victim to it, because that's what white women doing. You feel me? And other heathen women doing. You feel me? And it ain't working for none of them.
And the crazy part about it is, this the clip I put on TikTok yesterday, right? And the crazy part about it is, it was sisters actually on there trying to argue the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like or they just want peace, or this, and this. Don't everybody just want peace? Like, only you just want peace. Don't everybody want peace? You know what I'm saying? And then they was like, well, oh, she can have it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, that's why you're gonna end up lonely with a dog and buying up all the batteries, is because you would rather be alone than to change your ways. You would rather be alone. You would rather be alone than treat a man how he's supposed to be treated. Which that's a goddamn shame.
They say they want peace. That's how they say this is why they end up in these situations. They just want peace. Well, what they need to do is buy a piece of the stock in motherfucking Dollar General the way they ban all them damn batteries.
What you say?
They invest in some stock, and they look at these damn dollar stores. They spending all these batteries for these damn sex toys because they ain't got no man laying next to them. But if I may, let me get Proverbs 31 and 17, and then we're gonna break down some stuff she's saying in the video.
I love you to death, but y'all got to stop with this goofy ass cap of what he won't do, the next man will. As a 38-year-old eligible bachelorette, I could tell you right now, the next man probably won't. You'll get it worse from him. But something that I really want to discuss with y'all.
I'm sure you're going to end up with worse, man. You're going to end up with worse. Women got to understand that it's more y'all out there than it is of us. God made it like that for a reason. It's more women out there than it is men. Feel me? Every woman ain't going to have their own man. And that's the point. The white man tell you one man, one woman, and he having sex with every motherfucking thing moving. Animals and all type of shit.
I would defend animals and everything.
You feel me? You trying to be civilized. You trying to learn how to be civilized from uncivilized people. It ain't gonna work. That's one trick the white man came up with that did not work. Is destroying the Black and Hispanic families. You thinking that you're supposed to have a man to yourself. That's the biggest problem right there. You going up watching Disney Channel and fucking all that shit, Nickelodeon, and you think you supposed to have one man to yourself. Them is actors. That shit is not real. So
the 90s R&B.
Yeah, right. The 90s R&B, they spinning and dancing in the rain and shit, singing outside the duck. That shit is not real.
Keith Sweat, cry baby ass. Right. Before I get into the scripture real quick, let me make one last point. You know what I'm saying? There was also this one sister on the TikTok yesterday saying how we hate women. Or how she specifically was talking to me because I put the post up there how I hate women. But I was like, this a woman in the video. So, you know what I'm saying? Like you so angry and lonely, you don't even really know who you mad at.
Right. She don't know who she mad at because we love women. You know how we love women? Because we tell brothers and sisters that a man can have more than one wife. We ain't saying you could go have a bunch of hoes like the Christians. The Christians say, shit, if you ain't married, you could have as much sex as you want. Feel me? The United States of America say you can have as much sex as you want if you ain't got no ring or no piece of paper. And we tell you that, nah, you have sex with a woman, you got to keep her for the rest of your life. That's love. You feel me? Just tough love. Something they ain't used to. They used to being baby.
And this is going to catch me smoke, but you can't cancel reality. The playing field is not level. There are more good single women than there are good single men. And the reality is,
and that's because the reason why is more good single women than good single men is because you don't understand that your husband already has a wife. Your husband that you're looking for, that great man you're looking for, he's already married to a woman. You feel me? He's already married to a woman. You thinking that you're gonna find your own man, like just one man, and that's just not realistic.
You won't do, the next bitch actually will. There are good women with good pussy and good credit and good manners, thirsty as fuck to come scoop up a man who will go.
If I could real quick, every woman with a box swears she's a good woman. Swears that her box is the best box going. You know what I'm saying? Because it is super soaker, whatever. Hell, trash bags leak and get wet. That doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't make it good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then if you got to advertise that you got some wet, or, you know what I'm saying, some good box, then 9 out of 10 times you probably don't. You know what I'm saying? And then if you were such a good woman, then why is every man you've been with left your ass if you're such a good woman?
That's the killing part for me, man. I got to clap it up for that. Because if you're such a good woman, why is all these men steady leaving you? Even this woman in this video. She say she's a 30-year-old eligible bachelorette, which means she is single. I'm pretty sure she done had a few men in her life, and ain't none of them want to marry her. Yeah, you go ahead with that scripture whenever you got it.
It's Proverbs 31:17. She girded her loins with strength and strengthened her arms.
Right, girded her loins with strength, man. You feel me? That's pulling yourself up. And women don't understand strength. They think strength is running off at the mouth, yelling and screaming, telling a man how to be a man, and then you're gonna end up on 35 and ticking. You're gonna end up on 35 and ticking. I don't know why we gotta keep telling you this every week. You feel me? Strength is your femininity. You feel me? That's a woman's strength. You feel me? Put her pride to the side. That's strength. Not you trying to go become a damn police officer, or you try to go be a Fortune 500 CEO so you can be above your man in the house. That's not strength. The strength is giving your man the submission, you feel me, that he needs to so he can rule over his house. That's strength. The women got strength all mixed up, man. Go ahead to verse 18.
Verse 18. Hey, I was gonna say, let's go there anyway. Verse 18. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good.
Right, she perceives that her merchandise is good. Like the brother said, every woman out here think they box is amazing. Every woman out here think her box is amazing. And I'm gonna tell you something. When you put on that strength, it is. Feel me? When you put on that strength, when you demasculate yourself, you feel me, and feminize yourself, your merchandise is good. You feel me? Go ahead.
Her candle goeth not out by night.
Right, she always lit. You feel me? She always lit. She always a breath of fresh air. She always a woman that you want to be around. Or you can not put up on the strength. You can end up like this woman in this video, a 38-year-old eligible bachelorette. She had that shit knocked down.
50% on the bills and come home at night to play his little fucking game. You feel ass cap of what he won't do, the next man will. As a 38-year-old eligible bachelorette, I could tell you right now, the next man probably won't. You'll get it worse from him.
She pissed. You can hear it in her voice. This ain't no skit. This is a real live video, and she is pissed. And she went viral because women is feeling this. A lot of women out here is single. Then you got Glorilla Pimp and Cardi B and them telling them to be hoes when the whole time they got boyfriends. You feel me? They is pissed. Megan Thee Stallion getting shot in the foot. She telling you to live a hot girl summer. Whole time she in a whole relationship with a midget. Tory Lanez is a midget. He did an interview one time. He was sitting down and he was freestyling and he stood up and he was shorter than he was when he stood up. I said, what the hell?
How that happened?
And that just proved that these women will take any brother, man. Don't ever think that you can't get a bad bitch or whatever. You can get any woman you want, man. You feel me? Kobe Bryant said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Because Tory Lanez is a 2-foot tall midget and he got two bitches fighting over him in the back seat. One of them ended up getting shot. Now he finna probably go to jail for 20 years. But that's a whole nother story, though. That's all I had on that, though.
Okay.
We go ahead to the next one unless you got something.
No, we're good.